Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my hair care routine and how I get my hair to look nice and smooth, straight and shiny using the products that I use. So if you would like to see how I go from this to this, then please just keep on watching. I will leave a full link of the products, like the list of the products down below, so that you can see what I have used, and if you would like to search for any of them or anything, then that's absolutely fine. So yeah, we'll just get into the video, and if you do enjoy it, then please don't forget to smash it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below, and we'll just get into it. Right, so I've just got out of the shower now, and to wash my hair today I used the Goldwell Rich Repair shampoo. I've been using this for quite a while. It's the restoring shampoo and it is really good. I really think this has helped my hair a lot in not being dry or anything, especially when I was really blonde. Obviously I'm not as blonde as what I used to be, but it has helped a lot. I found that some repair shampoos, if I've got quite a bit of hairspray or dry shampoo in my hair like I did today, it doesn't always get it out. It doesn't always properly clean your hair. Sometimes there can be some residue left, whereas I really feel as though that does get it out. And then the conditioner that I used today, which I've been probably only using this for about 3 months, and it's the Fudge Professional Damage Rewind, and it's the reconstructing conditioner. I normally used to use the just normal repair conditioner, but when I went to the wholesalers last time I saw this one and it seemed to be a little bit better. So it says 90% stronger hair instantly with repairing Optiplex technology. So I have been liking it. It's a bit thicker as well, so it feels a little bit more luxurious, a bit more like a mask in your hands, a bit thicker of a product, and it feels like it's actually doing something, rather than some conditioners that literally just sit on the hair and don't actually help your hair, which some conditioners do. If your hair is really damaged, then you're always better to use a hair mask rather than a conditioner, because a hair mask actually helps your hair more than what a conditioner does. So if I'm wanting, I will just tell you what other alternatives that I do use every now and again. If my hair is feeling really dry, I'll go in with the Matrix. This is the Hydra Source shampoo. I've only got the small one in this because I was testing it out. I do really like it. So this is really good if my hair is feeling extra dry or anything, and it smells really good as well. And then a mask that I do like to use every now and again. Sometimes I'll alternate it between one time I'll might condition it, and the other times I might use a mask on it, and it's the Macadamia Deep. So it's the Macadamia Deep Repair Mask, and this is just the tubed one. You can get it in a pot. They didn't have the pot at the wholesalers when I went last time, so I just got this one. You can get this from shops as well. I think you can get it from TK Maxx as well on deals and stuff. So they're kind of the shampoos that I use. Goldwell do a colour version in this, and I really liked that one, but I ran out of it and I haven't repurchased it yet. So I think it's just the colour care one. I don't think there's any special name to it. So that is really good as well if you do have more coloured hair. I obviously do have coloured hair, but I have blonde hair. So if I ever want to tone it, I'll just use the Fudge Purple shampoo. But I don't really feel as though I need to do that at the moment because I have a toner in my hair. So I've just obviously got out of the shower. After doing that, I've just popped it in one of these little towel things, which I absolutely love. So I'm just going to take this out now and then just squeeze it. Sorry if the lighting is a little bit funny. It is really dark outside because it's 5 o'clock. So I've got my ring light on, and then I've got my 2 lamps on as well, just trying to get it a bit lighter so it doesn't look too bad, but then again you never know. And all I'm doing is squeezing it out. I'm not rubbing my hair or anything, because you don't want to be rubbing your hair in a towel, because you're creating friction, which also then creates breakage. So you just want to be squeezing it out, which is what I'm doing. I'm just working my way down it. Then the first thing that I'm going to be spraying in my hair is the Revlon Unique 1, and this has 10 benefits. I'll quickly read them out and then you know what they are. So, repair for dry and damaged hair, shine and frizz control, heat protection, silkiness and smoothness, hair colour protection with VA and UVB filters, easier brushing and ironing, incredible detangling, long-lasting hairstyles, split ends prevention, and adds body. So I really like this. We use this at the salon all the time. It's really good. You can either spray it in your hair, which is what I'll do to detangle it, or if you've already brushed through it, spray some in your hands and kind of put it in the roots, and it does actually add body to your hair if you want a bit more volume. So just shake it up first and then just spritz it all over. I do this before I comb through it, just because it then helps with getting all the like little tangles out. Then for comb wise, I just like to go in with a wide tooth comb. You can use the wet brush ones. I don't actually have one of them. I think a wide tooth comb works just as well. This is obviously my new Birchbox one, which I've been loving at the moment, but before that I did just used to use one of these ones, which works just as good as well. But with this it just seems to be a little bit easier. I don't know if the bristles are a bit more apart. Yeah, they're just a tiny little bit more apart, but they both seem to glide through, and you see with that spray it just glides through the hair so much easier. So I'm just brushing it all back to begin with, and then I'll pop it in my parting. Notice how you don't want to be so like I combed all this side from the roots and then went up to the roots. So you want to do the same. You never want to start from the roots down, because if you do, if you've got a knot here, say, it's got to get all the way down here before it's out. Whereas if you start at the ends and just comb it out, but my hair is actually not that knotty. That conditioner did a really good job, so it's not that tangly. But if it is, like there's a little one there, it's not got super far to get out, and then you're not causing more breakage in your hair as well. Right, so now that it's all just combed back, I'm just going to kind of like push my hair up and try and get my parting to fall where I want it to. Is that about it? Maybe not just quite. Sometimes it falls perfect. Ah, there we go, that's where we want it to be. So that might look probably in the exact same place, but there is a little bit of a difference. So then I'm just combing it all down to the sides. Then I'm going to be going in with the So Long Damage Break Fix. I actually mentioned this in one of my favourite videos, so I will link it above and then you can check it out. I do actually mention a couple of different hair care things in that, so I'm just taking one pump of that, putting it between my fingers and then rubbing it through. I used to do this like before, like at the same time I put the spray in, but since using that conditioner, my hair has not been that tangly, so I've not felt as though I've needed to put it in. Then this is where I would normally actually mix the So Long Damage Iron Tamer in with the Matrix oil, but I've actually just run out of this, so I need to go to the wholesalers and pick another one up. So what I'm going to be doing, because this kind of does a similar thing, I'm using the TGI Smoothing Elixir, and I love this as well. It smells like strawberries and cream. So I do sometimes just alternate between the two of these anyway. So I'm just taking a bit of the oil. I'm probably only taking about 2 pumps. And then I'm running low on this as well. I swear to God, you know when all your hair products run out at the same time? It's so annoying. Right. And then mix the two together in your hands. I'm making sure it's kind of like in between my fingers as well. And then just kind of like combing it through, so there's not too much product on either. It's just like nice and evenly distributed, because we don't want anything to weigh the hair down, because that's when it gets greasy faster. Right, and then I'm just going back through with my comb and just combing all this through, just to make sure all the products are evenly through my hair. Right, so I do like to let my hair air dry for a little bit. I don't want to start drying it straight away, because obviously that's extra heat on the hair that you don't actually need. So what I like to do is I'm just going to clip my hair to the sides, and then I'm going to do my face makeup, and then I'll come back and then it'll probably have dried quite a bit, and then I will blow dry it and then smooth it over and show you how I do that. Right, so I've just finished my makeup, so as you can tell my hair has dried off quite a bit. There is still just a little bit of dampness in it, obviously it's not like nowhere near completely dry. So I'm just going to blast it off a little bit and then I'll blow dry it. What I'll do is I'll just mute this so that then you've not got blow dryer in the background. So I'll just blast it off a little bit, and then when it comes to blow drying, I'll show you how I section it and things. So for my blow dry, I just use the Diva Professional Styling one, and this is the Rapid 3600 Pro. So I'm just using it with the nozzle and blasting it a little bit first. So I'm just going to be sectioning out the lower half of my head. So I just do like the bottom half, I'll just show you it and then you can see. So it's just like that lower section there that I'm just going to be drying first. To dry it, I am just going to be using just a normal paddle brush. This is just the Hedgehog 92. I'm just going to be using this to dry it. And then we're just going to keep going up the head and then until it is all dry. Then with this section, even though this isn't my parting, I just like to do it this way. It creates a little bit more volume, just because if I was doing this on a client, it would be easier to like round brush the parting. But because I'm doing it on myself, it's always a little bit harder. So I found this trick works really well for just getting a little bit of volume just on these sides, but without being too much. So this is what my hair is looking like, just blow dried. I'll just sit up a little bit and you can see. So this is kind of as smooth as I could get it, that I can get it with a paddle brush. It's not too bad, it is smooth, it's just a little bit more like, it's not as like smooth and as sleek. I'd like it towards the ends, so I am just going to go over with the straightener. But the thing is with my hair, if I go over it with the straightener, it normally do for about 2 days. It's not like I have to do it every single day, whereas if I was to do this, I would wake up in the morning and my layers would all be like kinking out and things. It's just what my hair likes to do. And if I actually leave my hair to dry naturally, all my back section for some reason underneath goes like wavy and curly, and this just kind of goes all puffy, so it's just not good. It's very rare that I actually leave my hair to naturally air dry. I might let it do it like 90% of the way, and then the last like 10% just dry it off with the straightener. No, just dry it off. Right, so to straighten, I'm going to be using my Cloud 9 straighteners. These are just the original ones with the temperature control on and things. I set mine at normally 200, sometimes 175, depending on what it is. But because I'm wanting this to stay really straight and not like go any poofy or anything, I'm going to use it on 200 today. You can go up higher, you can go up to 250 with these. So I'm just taking just a standard comb, just working it underneath. Going right towards the end. just smooths it over that little bit more. I don't use any heat protection spray on my hair just because the products that I used beforehand have heat protection in them, so I feel as though I'm all good on that front. And also I've found that whenever I've used like the heat protection sprays personally on my hair, when they're on my hair, when it's obviously dry, it just seems to make my hair a little bit more greasy, whereas when it's on its wet, it's like blow dried into the hair. So with this section I don't use my comb, I just use my fingers and go down like that, just because it is near my ear, and I have a really funny thing about ears, just about like straighteners being near them and stuff. I once got my ear burnt when I was younger with someone straightening my hair, so since then I'm always like really conscious, and that's why I like lift it up. I don't mind running over the ends like with the comb like in that section, but it's just when it's close to my ear. I very rarely put lipstick on before I straighten my hair, because I do kind of like fluff it about and stuff, and I hate it when like lipstick gets stuck in your hair until it's like, if it's not dry yet. And with these front bits, I do like to have them straight, but I slightly just bevel them under a little bit, just so that it's got a bit of a curve to it, but nothing too intense. There we go. So as you can see, that is just a lot smoother and sleeker towards the ends, and as you can tell from before, it has a lot more shine in it and things, and it's looking a lot better. That is with the products that I have used, because obviously before I actually washed it, I had dry shampoo, hairspray and everything in it, which automatically dulls the shine in your hair, and also it can make it feel like it has like a texture in it, which isn't nice. I love my hair freshly washed, but I don't wash my hair that often. I only wash my hair twice a week. It doesn't get greasy that fast. My hair is really good with that now. It used to get greasy really quick before, and now it doesn't. So yeah, this is the finished result of my hair care routine. I've had this routine probably now for well over a year, and I love the way that my hair comes out every time. It just has a lot more shine to it. I can easily create like more volume in it if I wanted to, like by putting powder and stuff in it, but I'm just happy with the amount of volume that I get from like flipping it back and forth. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please don't forget to smash it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!